and to get insight on the foreign minister's visit to Spain. We're joined over the phone by member of Global Union of Environment and Climate Protection, Dr. Engineer Shaymaa Sharqawi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Dr. Shaymaa, the top diplomats visit Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry. He's in a visit to Spain within the coordination activities of the upcoming COP27 climate change summit that will be taking place here in Egypt in Sharm el-Sheikh in November. What's the significance of Egypt's hosting the climate change summit in your opinion?
Egypt's hosting of the World Climate Summit COP27 for 2022, which will be held in Sharm el-Sheikh next November, confirms Egypt's leadership and restoration of its global and international position, noting that it is an international summit attended by all heads of state and will receive the attention of all global and international media.
What are the main topics expected to be tackled during the COP27 Climate Change Summit, which will be held next November?
Yes, that is a long answer. Egypt will host this conference.
In brief, I mean just in brief.
Okay. Egypt will host this conference as a representative of the African continent. Where the focus will be on the content priorities in the field of adaptation to the negative effects of climate change and visit to the resilience of water system to deal with water challenge as well as integrated coastal zone management. This includes water quality, social dimension of fishermen, and the improvement of quality of life. As well as developing a strategy that aim to achieve sustainable economic growth based on reducing emission in various sectors, improving adaptation capabilities and facing the effects of climate change as a mechanism for protecting the economy, climate governance, creating enhanced climate finance and infrastructure, promoting also scientific research and technology and raising awareness to climate change.
Yes. What was the most important outcomes of the previous summit on climate change, the COP26, and their importance in facing climate change repercussions?
Yes, the decisions of COP26 came as follows, agreeing to start a work program to increase ambition to reduce emission, urging all countries that have not submitted a low carbon strategy to submit that strategy to reach carbon by 2050. And calling on all countries to start the transition to renewable energy and energy rationalization and reduce the use of coal. This is in adaptation to agreeing to start a program to set a new funding target by 2025 and to establish and launch the Glasgow Sharm el-Sheikh Action Program for the global adaptation targets.
What are the main challenges that face Egypt due to the climate change and, of course, its negative impacts?
Yes, climate change has affected the whole world in one way because all countries are affected. International and national scientific reports can confirm that freshwater scarcity at the global level is expected to become one of the most impacted challenges that developing countries will face in the coming decades. In addition to the resulting food shortage, in addition to the floods that result from heavy rains, which will lead to migration of millions of citizens in many countries of the world. And the greatest impact of climate change on countries of the world is its threat to ecosystem and natural resources as a result of impact on biodiversity.
Right. How do you see the state's strategy toward using green hydrogen in the coming period?
Yes, last July, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi directed the preparation of an integrated international strategy for the production of hydrogen, green hydrogen in Egypt. And the government is looking forward to launching an initial phase of projects that may amount to from $3 to $4 billion, according to previous statements by the Ministry of Electricity. It is largely expected that the sovereign funds of Egypt will play a role in studying many green hydrogen projects. We find that the greater demand for green hydrogen will be the demand for renewable energy sources, because green hydrogen depended only on renewable energy sources. But Egypt is still far from commercial levels when it comes to green hydrogen production. But there are many proposals from private sectors. Green hydrogen are long-term projects with an operational life about 25 years. So investors need to be able to conduct ample and realistic studies in terms of cost.
Mm-hmm. Right, Dr. Shaymaa, what are the means of expanding new and renewable energy resources in Egypt?
Yes, it's a good question. Egypt's sustainable development goals in the field of energy are to achieve ensuring the security of supplies to meet countries' future needs through the adaptation of diverse. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, through the adaptation of a diversified energy mix, direct investment, rationalization of consumption, and energy subsidy reform. The goals also include ensuring the technical and financial sustainability of the energy sector, improving institution management, and promoting competitive markets and regulation.
Yes. Well, I would like to thank you very much, Dr. Engineer Shaymaa Sharqawi, global member of the Global Union for Environment and Climate Protection. Many thanks for your insight. And dear viewers, now we go to a short break and we'll be right back.